Well, it's what's with the sad music? Well, it's a very sad day today. Have you not read the title? Can you not read? Have you not read the title of the stream? It's a day I thought would never come. You see, after I beat the highest chimps round, Ninja Kiwi patched the temple bug that caused you to earn more cash from popping balloons inside the temple's range. And since they patched this, you can no longer afford to fill the map with great tier 5 towers. So after that, many people in my Discord naturally said that my record will probably stand forever. And I agreed and responded by saying that obviously these would be two separate records, since the challenge itself had now been altered so much. But then a few people started theorizing about beating my pre-patch record post-patch. And I was quick to let them know that that's impossible and that I would gladly eat my own shoes if it were to be beaten. And this prompted my promise to be instantly screen capped. And then it was off to the races. And I think you know where this is going. Somehow, the fabric of space-time, the laws of nature has been bent. And that bastard, I mean, that enthusiastic late game player by the name of Chinman has now passed my record of 452 strong rounds, and he is still going. In short, this is made possible by using mostly a bunch of buffed up ninjas, buffed by temples and a whole lot of overclocks. But it doesn't matter how he did it. What matters is that I was wrong. And I'm not the kind of guy that makes false promises. I said I would eat a pair of shoes, and a pair of shoes I will eat. I was actually just at my local shoe store just a few hours ago, and as I walked in, I was the only one in the store. There was no one else there except the cashier, and I walked right up to the counter. Without even looking around, I said, hey, I'm looking for a pair of shoes. Looking for a pair of cheap shoes. She said, all right, what kind of shoes? I said, it doesn't really matter, any shoes really. And she's like, are they for you? What size would you like? And I said, look, they're not for walking. Okay, they're not for walking. Just give me any shoes, cheap ones, preferably a pair that tastes good. And she laughed and she said she would be right back. And she came back giggling and said, well, here's a random box of shoes that are pretty cheap. I don't really know what you're looking for, but here's a pair of shoes, pretty cheap. And I said, fine, that's great. I'll take them. I got the box right here. Right here. And here we are. So what kind of filthy shoes are we getting? I don't even know. I guess, I mean, let's just get this over with, shall we? Let's see what we have here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right here. Looks to be, I don't know. Is that Nike? That little swiggly logo? I don't know. I'm not good with shoes. My mom usually buys me shoes. I've never even been in the shoe store myself. Let's see. Can I open this without a pair of scissors? Wait, what? This is not exactly what I expected. Look! Chat! It's a fucking... It's a T-bone steak with fucking golden brown mashed potatoes and asparagus, feta cheese, and homemade béarnaise sauce. Jesus Christ, look at that. How did she it's still warm too. Fucking... What? Would you look at... How did she... I mean, shout out to the person in the cashier. I mean, she picked the right fucking box of shoes. Wow. That's... Do you think they have a little Michelin star restaurant in the back? They must. Holy... Oh, that's properly seasoned. Fucking hell. I mean, do I... Man. La, 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 la. You think I'm gonna spend my fucking Sunday eating shoes? Is there a way? Whoa, look at the schlong on this guy. Gummy worms. Thank you for the donation. That will go to the next box of shoes. I mean, steaks. Man, look at the size of that thing. Look at the size. I mean, the steak is pretty big too, but look at that. That's a... Jesus Christ. Look at that size for that. Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's pretty realistic, right? Looks just like in the shoe store. I was actually gonna walk to my local shoe store and ask him for like, hey, I wasn't gonna buy shoes, but I was gonna ask him, hey, do you have any shoe box? I'm gonna prank people on cyberspace. Ask him for a shoe box. But I realized it's fucking Sunday. I have to make my own. Whoa, look at the schlong on this guy.
1,000 more if you bite an actual shoe.
I will not be biting shoes. Hey, actually, maybe I will take a bite of my shoes, because I might you know, if I didn't bait you enough already, I can bait you guys even more with a clickbait thumbnail later. That's a great idea, dude. Is there anything I will not do for views? I don't know, man. Let's get a real good thumbnail in here. Or maybe I could just do this, and then I'll Photoshop it a bit closer to my mouth. That's the thumbnail. I'll kick the fucking crap out of this guy Chinman though.